we have the Speaker of the River State House of Assembly, Ikui Ibani. Sorry, I needed to get the pronunciation right. You are not a medical doctor, you are a lawmaker, and I'm sure you are aware of the state of the building before today. Tell us what role did the State Assembly play, and what does it mean to you today?
Well, for me, a sense of fulfillment, a sense of pride as a Rivers man, and as one who heads the legislature in Rivers State. That dream, that vision of development has actually come to our people. You can know and you can attest to the fact that the difference between yesterday and today very glaring. And that if you are talking of infrastructural development in the health sector is one of the areas that you will always identify as an aspect of development. When the health of the people is in danger, is under threat, you find out that meaningful development cannot occur. But when the people are healthy, according to United Nations and World Economic Forum, population is about people and not number. When you have a population that is sick, it's no population. But when you have a population that is healthy, it means other aspects of development will take place. Because development is an integrated concept that can actually be identified and felt by people when you see the manifestations. This residential quarters for doctors is one of such manifestations that you can talk of quality development, because development has to do with quality and not necessarily quantity. And that is why the population, a healthy population, is the one that we can talk of when you are talking of health of the people. And under Governor Nyesom Ezenwo Wike, you can see the difference between yesterday and today. From the creation of Rivers State to his 3 years in the saddle as a statesman, as one who runs the affairs of the state, you can spot out the difference and clearly, and you can see that Rivers State has a platform, a foundation to launch himself or herself into the future. That's exactly what Nyesom Wike represents. And because he has this in his mental construct, that is why you can see a quality manifestation of what he has upstairs, manifesting as development and doctors' quarters for the doctors who are working to uplift and enhance the quality of health of Rivers people and non-Rivers people alike. Thank you, sir. The relationship between the State Assembly and the Executive, represented by His Excellency Nyesom Wike, is very cordial. I want to tell you that democracy, governance, development, they are concepts that are interrelated and interwoven. If you take out one from the lot, it means you must have a gap, a yawning gap that will make it not to work. The relationship between the State Assembly and the State Governor, and of course the Executive, is very key in what you are seeing today. The Assembly is working as it's supposed to be. We undertake selfless service in the River State House of Assembly to actually bring about these things which you are seeing today under Governor Nyesom Ezenwo Wike.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
My pleasure.
See you again. We can tell you that celebration is going on behind the camera. We're going to get more persons to relieve the experience here today, but there's some photo shoot going on, and we understand that they will be joining us. But in the meantime, I have Dr. All Trade. Well, that's an interesting name, Jack of all trade, master of all. Well, as a doctor, tell us, this is an exciting, a beautiful place. And earlier asked the chairman of the occasion, what is the connection between living in a comfortable residence to your practice, service delivery? Tell us about that too as a doctor.
All right, thank you very much. First and foremost, let me just correct the impression. I am Dr. All Trade Basil of Miabi. I'm a consultant in BMH here, consultant gynecologist. And to answer your question, Sereti, not just a comfortable place in relation to my workplace, but the benefit of having your workplace, with your accommodation within your workplace, that is the most part of it. With such an arrangement, I think the service delivery will be better enhanced. The issue of ambulances going for doctors at odd hours to get doctors needed to attend to patients will no longer be there as well, because it's now a stone throw from your living home to your workplace. No doubt about it, this commissioning will in no small way enhance the service delivery to patients as a whole. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I also have the chairman of the NMA in River State, Dantoye Alasia, with us today. We saw you celebrating and engaging in some photo shoots. Well, this is an exciting day for you.
Yes,
and a number of promises also made for the NMA.
Yes.
Now, tell us about it.
Well, I think, first of all, today we are here to commission the new doctor's quarters for the Braithwaite Memorial Specialist Hospital. And this came on the background that the premises was gutted by fire about 15 months ago. And His Excellency made a promise to rebuild and then add additional blocks. And today we are celebrating that as a promise fulfilled. That will provide accommodation for members who work in the hospital, and also ensure that emergency responsiveness in the hospital is stronger. Because once you have doctors living within, it helps you provide emergency services and many others. You can see that the hospital is being renovated, and we know that there are many other good things, like I said, in the health sector for the state, and we are partners in progress in that regard. And we appreciate and congratulate the government for that.
Thank you very much. Happy celebration. Well, that's it. That's how much we can take on this live broadcast. It's been at the commissioning of the reconstructed doctors' quarters, reconstructed by the River State government in Port Harcourt at the River State capital, sitting right behind the Braithwaite Specialist Memorial Hospital that this building will be serving. Thank you for staying with us on this broadcast. I am Emmanuel Ire. On behalf of the crew, see you next time.
You've been watching a live Channels television event.
You've been watching the live broadcast of the commissioning of the newly renovated doctors' quarters holding right in Port Harcourt, the River State capital. Thank you for staying with us. We'll now continue with our usual programming for the day. An abridged version of News Track is up next.